Riggs, and this is the Culture Cure. We're back at y'all. Hope everybody's feeling good. Got my favorite people in the world in the building with me. How's everybody doing? Y'all good?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Eeny, miny, miny. Aaron, how's your week?
You know, it's been really good. It flew by. I've actually been working on my spears.
Oh,
stuff.
look at
Yeah.
you.
Praise the Lord.
I know, right? Who would have thought? I am actually working on thinking, you know, having a more positive attitude and outlook on life, you know. Negativity isn't really getting me anywhere.
Facts.
And
More than fair.
I still consider myself a realist, but I just like, you know, when I get up in the morning, I like try to change my mindset before I start my day.
Think happy thoughts.
So, yeah, it's like day 3. So, it's,
Have you noticed any changes?
Absolutely not. No, I'm playing. Maybe a little
Dang.
bit. Maybe a little bit, because now I'm very conscious now. I'm trying to, like, if I think something, like, pretty negative, I'm like, don't do that. So, maybe I am getting somewhere. We'll see how I am at, like, day 30 or something.
I like it.
Thanks.
Eeny, miny, miny. Tiff, how was your week?
My week was good. I would love to sit here and say it was super productive, but I really just kept my door closed all week and listened to this real cool podcast.
Did you do any work?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm a little unsure.
Yeah, right.
Was I as productive as I could have been? Probably not.
Absolutely
but-
not.
Hopefully your boss isn't following you.
No, because I refuse to admit the name of the show. I've spoke about it, but I'm like, yeah, you don't need to know all of that. Whatever.
It's too close to me.
Yeah, you don't need that in your life.
You don't want them to know the real you?
I think that they know the real me because, you know, what you see is what you get. But I just don't want that outside world. You know, like, it's just different. Like, I work with you all. I don't want that.
It's none of your business.
Yeah, because then it'll be conversations after. Like, oh, well,
Yeah.
you said this or you said that. Okay, well, now I got to explain myself to you. No.
Right.
I understood. Sorry, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. It went by fast, which I guess isn't a bad thing because I worked almost every day, so that helped to go by quickly. And the weekend is coming, the weather is breaking, so
I know.
I'm happy.
You know it was almost 70 degrees today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a believer yet.
Oh, me either. It'll be in the 30s like in a few
You think
days.
winter's still not?
Stay positive, Aaron.
I looked at the weather. It will legit be in the 30s in a few days.
Tonight it's supposed to be
Stay positive.
37.
It is what it is.
This is supposed to be on your Golden Girls. I'm positive it'll be.
Oh my God.
Winter's
Winter is here.
Yeah, you're right.
Winter is still here. But what I don't like about this time of year is, like, you know, it's 20s, whatever. It's enough for a nice heavy jacket, you know. In the morning, then you get off work and you throw that same heavy jacket on and walk outside. It's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna take it off. But then if you're going somewhere else and going inside and gonna be in there for a while, if you come outside without that little jacket, now it's pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
It's that time where you just gotta carry your jacket with you.
Layers.
You still pulling them on and taking them off. Like, what's the
I'm still
difference?
carrying
Yeah, you
something.
still there. It's either on your back sweating or, you know.
Well, I mean, you ain't got to worry about nothing because you don't take your coat off wherever you go. So
Right.
Nah, man, no.
You don't.
It looks to be off now.
For once.
Jesus
How was your
Christ.
week?
It was all right until you got to open it up. I was going to say something, but
Yeah.
Wayne State right
You
here.
want to pay that
To
$10?
yourself.
No, my week was cool. You know, work as always. I'm actually a little tired now for whatever reason, but it is what it is. Come to the conclusion about myself about something. I'm not a 9-to-5er.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a 9-to-5er.
That's all I am.
That's not. The
Don't
life
ask me to do nothing else. Like,
Yeah, that's not the life for me. I need to have that flexibility. You know, I can work all day, every day, but when I need to do something, I need to do it.
what, at that very moment you just can't schedule things?
Well, everything can't be scheduled because, like, for instance, if there's some business I need to handle that is probably still open the same time, and I'm at my 9-to-5. How do I handle that business?
We go to lunch.
So lunch is typically an hour. If I have to drive downtown and I work in somewhere else, it's not gonna happen in an hour.
And the business you taking care of?
It can be anything. Like for instance, last
Don't say
year
going to the bank.
I work.
He
At
working.
No, I was saying like for instance, like last year I had to do a lot of running for my mom when I was handling that business. That was stuff I had to do between 9 to 5. And,
Yeah.
You know. So
Do you not have like annual leave or whatever?
So
where you
here's
can take
the-
like a few hours a day.
So here's the thing. Now I'm tapping into my PTO, and I like to travel. I need to save all that for that.
Well, look, you can't have it both ways.
I did, and I'm going to get
Well,
it
you
back.
don't
So
anymore.
you've been spoiled for
I'm going
years.
to get it
That's the
back.
thing.
It's a way to get it back.
You got to move forward.
What's going to happen is this is going to blow, and I'm going to get my flexibility back.
Okay.
That's what's going to happen.
I hear you. I
You
ain't
know what
mad
I'm
at it.
saying? So I just came to that conclusion.
There you go.
It's not who I am. But I'm gonna make it work. We gonna get this chicken. What the kids call it? Chicken,
I think
chips,
it's
me?
money,
Shmoney.
chicken.
I don't know about chicken.
bread,
I never
Cheddar.
heard chicken.
chips with the dip.
Coin.
No, that's what y'all say.
I don't say
I
that.
gotta watch myself.
Watch yourself. Tread lightly.
What?
Speak your mind.
No, I can't.
Oh, Lord.
However, moving along, you know, it's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot to talk about. But we want to start off with some positivity. There's a couple things. I think so. Soraya receives this District 6 newsletter for the city of Detroit. We want to applaud her because she's the only one that stays in Detroit right now.
No, she's not.
You said, I thought you were doing a reference.
Lives
No.
in Detroit.
Where your district map at? Then?
What my address is.
No, we're not talking.
Does that matter?
We're not talking. Nah.
No.
So, because of that, we got some, some good information, which that's what this podcast and things is about. So, you want to look at it because you can. All right. So, for all youth between the ages of 14 and 24, if you're looking for summer employment, you can go to www.gdyt.org, which is for the Groove Detroit Young Talent program, and they're basically setting up for summer jobs. You go there and apply, and you'll basically have a work experience for what was it, about 6 weeks or something like that. Yeah, 6 weeks. Amazing enough, I used to work with this program. It wasn't called this
Really?
before. Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah, I used to work with this program. I could have did this for the rest of my life, but it was a contract, and you know how contractual work goes.
What kind
Man,
of
you
job
got a
was it?
progressing life. What you saying to me?
No, I really could have did
What
this.
kind of, because you did nothing?
No, well, it was
Because he
rewarding.
had free time to do what he wanted
Explain.
throughout the day.
You spoke about this job
was
before.
very-
What was rewarding about
I was
it?
giving kids jobs,
Working with children.
working with children. That's not rewarding.
I feel like you dropped them off
I didn't drop them
and
nowhere.
slid back by.
I didn't drop them off nowhere. I had to go, and I was responsible for making sure they had positive work experiences, like whether it was an actual a bank or a CVS or whatever, or if it was like a learning experience. Some of them did internships at like law firms and things of that nature. So I had to go and acquire these work experiences. So I had to go and find them first.
Oh, you had to shake a lot of hands.
Yeah, I had to find,
Okay.
like, go into the doors, like, hey, this is the program. So as a coordinator, I had to actually find the experience and then put the kids in the experience, and then have to monitor and make sure they were getting paid and not being exploited. Because you would be amazed of what free labor people will do with free labor. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I
so
saw you out, Depot.
so it was very rewarding. Again, I had that flexibility and freedom to do what I wanted to do. You was just mad.
I mean, I just, 9 to 5 is like
No, it's not butter.
perfect for
So,
me.
so yeah, that's that. Anyone also in here, they passed that thing for, was it just Wayne County for tuition-free college for high school students? Y'all remember that when they passed it a couple years ago?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
So
remember that.
if you're
You have to go to
graduating,
community college first.
No.
right?
Well, no, they have
no,
both.
it's
Yeah.
both.
Oh.
So
fancy schmancy.
anyone, if you're going into a community college, the only requirement is just to apply for a community college. And if you want to go to a four-year university, you have to have at least a 3.0 grade point average and a minimum of ACT score of 31 and an SAT score of 1060. Y'all remember what y'all got in ACT? Because we didn't take the SAT.
Oh, you did?
I took the ACT.
I did.
took
I
the
took the
ACT.
ACT.
Y'all remember what y'all got?
We gonna talk about this right now?
That's actually
I would just like to know that
I think I remember what I did.
I took the ACT, but that doesn't matter because I have a bachelor's.
What'd you get though?
Somebody got a file for putting their name.
It doesn't matter.
I remember what I got.
That don't matter. I remember what I got.
You want to do this?
I also have a bachelor's in accounting, but I got a 22 on my
What you
SAT.
I don't
Really?
I also
You
took
remember?
it twice. That was the second time. First time it was like 18. So.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't know. It was a low 20.
I don't remember. So that's that. That's pretty cool there. There was a couple other things in here. We'll probably circle back with some more positivity.
I want to mention something I saw in there that I thought was kind of cool. They have an app, Improve Detroit app, that you can download. It's on the App Store and on Google Play, and it basically like allows you to send in pictures or report information like broken lights, potholes, things like that, straight to City Hall, and then you can kind of keep up on how it's being improved. So I thought that was like a nice way to communicate what was going on. I don't know how long it's been in play, but hopefully it's being done the right way and it's working, because if it is, that's a pretty good idea.
I want to know the response time.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Put
then
this pothole on there this year.
and
See
another
them out in front of my house next year.
But another thing I wanted to
But it's
mention that
getting
I saw in there, y'all don't mess, is that the deadline for Motor City Match is April 1st. I don't know if you guys know what Motor City Match is, but it's pretty cool. It's a program that pairs people who want to start business with people who are already entrepreneurs, and it helps provide loans, grants, and mentorship with that. So it's a really dope program. I actually went to a seminar maybe a couple months back where they had some representatives from there, and I think that's pretty cool. If you want to start a business, you're not really sure what to do, how to start out, they have different opportunities for you to meet with people. So the deadline for that is April 1st, so it's coming up. So just Google Motor City Match for more information on that.
Cool. Oh yeah, we'll circle back to this because we have a few things we want to touch on. So what do you want to talk about first? There's a lot of things to talk about. All right, let's drop on this real quick. So if you were in, I think it was Europe or something, and then you got a message that says you can't get home, what would you do? Because
Cry uncontrollably.
Because your airline decided to go bankrupt as you were in the air landing. Like
They didn't even go bankrupt. They just shut down.
No.
Like,
I read an article that said that they went bankrupt too.
Yeah, they had no money to operate. The CEO kept apologizing, and he kept saying like, "Oh my gosh, this is the worst thing. I'll never forgive myself." Yeah, from the comfort of your home, sir. Like these kids, because typically, I mean, you got younger kids out here traveling the world for cheap, and they can't get home. What's your plan for them? You just outrageously played them, and he said he knew the moment he knew things went awry is when the planes were grounded.
The moment he knew what?
Things were like a lost cause is when the planes were grounded. So you didn't know before that? You still let people get on the plane last night?
Yeah, that's no good. I think I saw something that said that they were trying to like arrange for you to fly with other airlines or give you that information at least, but I don't know financially what they were providing for that.
I heard of nothing yet, but you know, like maybe some other airlines were giving like reduced prices because of the circumstances. But man,
I just wanted.
I flew like 7 days ago.
You made it home.
But God.
Yeah. Hello.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where were you
Both
in the group chat?
ways.
I'm gonna be listening.
Both ways. Like, the only thing I'm upset about is that I didn't like take advantage of it like a couple of years ago.
I don't think
Them
it's been out
flights
that
were
long.
they've been out since like 2012.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, them flights are dirt cheap.
They just started
Yeah.
flying out of the strait, I think, last year.
That
Oh
always
yeah,
makes
so
me
they
nervous.
Yeah, if
that's why it makes
if
you-
it looks too good to be true,
Probably is.
that's proof. It's proof now that it is. Like,
I mean, they were the only airline company that was flying that cheap. I mean, Spirit is
Yeah.
dirt cheap.
Spirit,
And I
they
think-
go, Spirit
They're
isn't
giving
going all of those places.
Spirit
though.
prices
And I think
to
they give you a
grow.
bag too. When they give you a free bag. Wow.
Who?
I don't think so.
They give nothing away for free.
So it's like international spirit.
Yes.
Okay.
Just to drop it off on a note, Mo B told he said and it look like you need a hug. It's written all over your face. That's how long.
I'm just a little upset because everyone else's live on IG is working, but mine. We're all on the same Wi-Fi.
Restart your phone.
I just did.
It's stuck on this picture of Jay-Z.
I'm fine. Moby, I'm fine.
All right, so yeah, so that
Oh, Connie said leave Stu alone. Thank you.
we praying for those people. Hopefully they get home safely. Because somebody's not. I mean, somebody traveled was just enough to get there and get home.
Yeah.
They don't have enough.
That's
to
what
get
I was
you
telling
know
my
what I'm saying?
coworkers.
So
That was just disrespectful.
And everybody doesn't have family to call,
No.
or
Yeah.
credit cards. Like,
They should at least like returned everyone and not had any.
So
new
here's the
ones.
thing though, those pilots wasn't getting back in those seats and they're not getting the check.
Oh, wow.
Duh. I mean, this had been back in the day, I would have been spending the night at the airport for 2 weeks until I got paid
Yeah,
again.
yeah, you're right. They probably couldn't
Yeah.
no, and why would I fly across the pond if I knew I couldn't get back as a pilot?
Well,
How am I gonna get home?
And how did they know that they couldn't like
They knew.
carry on. any
somebody
further.
knew?
I think they record. I was watching or I was listening to the CEO speak, and they were in works all night. He said he hasn't slept for days, and they were in works all night trying to find like investors. And I guess they were courting an investor, and then they pulled out, so they had no other option.
Yeah,
It's still rough.
man.
Whew.
I was looking
But see,
forward to
you know
going
what-
on
you know
with
what's-
them
What's a
again.
shame though is that we were talking about that whole humanity thing, you know, like this is one of those times where all these billionaires that's blowing money on BS could really reach back and be like, hey, you know, donate to at least give people home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna blow your money or donate it to a special cause? I'm sure it can be used as a tax write-off or something like
I
that.
mean, they may be though. We don't know. They
You're
could be
supposed
doing
to
it
just-
privately.
You're supposed to just call up and be like, yeah, I'll loan you $1 billion
I ain't saying-
temporarily.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you talking about to get those to get the people home?
Yeah, just to get the people home, not to get the airline going.
I mean, if I'm Oprah, who do I call?
somebody,
You know, like whose number do I have to call?
is this a
to
Red
say-
Cross situation?
people don't think that way nowadays. You know that, right?
Is it a national? Is it a national?
I don't know
emergency?
about
It's
that.
like 1,000 people. Like I'm gonna
That's
say
it?
no.
It's almost 3,000
Yeah.
people who are stuck.
Oh, I thought it was 1,000.
I thought I read like 2,700.
That's like,
Either way, that's a lot of people
all
to try
right.
to scramble home.
Okay. So,
Apply for a credit card.
Tiff, you put something here about Apple seeks world domination.
Yeah, Apple is seeking world domination. They're trying to rule all
That
of our
sounds like
lives.
a conspiracy
How
theory.
so?
And we are going to let them.
I'm not.
Apple and not. I mean,
Team
yeah.
Android.
Okay, well, rah.
You shouldn't be proud of it.
I should be.
No, you shouldn't.
Listen to what she's saying.
Okay.
On Tuesday, Apple did a or a conference, and they are going to do a Apple credit card that's backed by Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, Sprint already got one, so yeah,
Already has what?
credit card.
A Sprint credit card?
Mhm.
What's your limit? Like $20? No, I wasn't coming for you. That was a Sprint. No, I'm not shooting.
I mean, I got Sprint, and I still thought that was funny.
Well, no problem.
I ain't taking offense. I was just like, who hurt you? Like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
Sprint is
Oh,
did they hurt
I
you?
wouldn't expect that.
an Apple credit card, and then they're also getting to the streaming business, which I understand because Apple is hurting right now from like their iPhone sales. They kind of hit a plateau.
Oh my God. Start
No.
Okay, let's not start
You
this
sound
argument
mad.
today. Yeah,
Nah, I wasn't.
you
Yeah.
really like Android over iPhone?
Definitely.
Same.
Okay, stop.
I'm just saying,
Stop.
this is coming from
No, we
people
don't.
who have both phones.
We're
by
not
the way.
gonna do this today.
Like-
I'm not doing this today.
So it's really
Okay.
completely,
all right.
you know, it's backed.
Finish what you were saying, Tiffany.
Hey, do you have stock in Apple or something? Like,
no,
are you
I just was-
dating
Do
one
you
of
have
the-
stock in Android?
Hello,
I don't get that mad. Do you see her? Stop! Stop!
dude.
We're not gonna do this.
You didn't hear that trash thing you just pulled?
It was a joke. I said, trash.
Okay.
No,
Don't
your-
try
your
to
whole-
soften the blow.
Your whole face changed.
No,
He was like,
no. I did.
For the people-
Did
Yeah,
I?
yeah,
Did I?
yeah. Moving
Really?
So-
Either way, Apple is seeking world domination. They're trying to integrate
Y'all
like
hate each other today. I don't know
every
what's going on.
aspect
He keeps
of our
starting with me.
lives.
This is a normal thing.
Yes, this is day to day life. Yeah.
If she said anything
They
nice
just
to me,
are.
I would think something was wrong.
I feel like they've been trying to do this though. Like,
Take over the world. Come on now, like
I mean, I'm not saying that's bad, as you should. If you're a business, like, corner the market.
See, I don't like the idea because now I feel like you know every single thing about me. And I mean, here you have all the information on my phone, but it just seems like so much control I'm giving up. I just don't like the idea. But I mean, present me with the credit card.
You gonna get it probably. All of y'all be running to get
we're
it.
all robots. No one has any control anyway.
Especially if they duplicate the black card, like, yes, if you have no limit.
It's actually like a titanium card. They've shown it. It's really on your phone. So the minute, it's kind of cool actually. The minute you apply for it,
You sound like you did already.
I just did the research. I personally like research. You can use it immediately, and they give you daily cash back. So you know how most credit cards, or a lot of credit cards, give you cash back on your purchases? The cash back from the Apple credit card comes that day. So you made a $50 purchase wherever, and they may be giving 2% cash back. End of the day, you're getting 2%.
Moby said you lost control a long time ago. You're probably right.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm not willing to accept that right now.
You in denial?
All right. So, y'all cousins, Bussy.
What? Okay.
That's what Charlamagne said.
That's terrible.
Bussy.
That's
I just caught on.
Oh my God. Right.
I just
Do
caught
not
on to what you
reflect.
just said.
I'm just saying. So
Oh my God.
so Brother Smollett,
That's
are
terrible.
y'all rocking with him now?
No.
Did they ever say why they dropped the charges?
It's
Like,
sealed. So
Right,
So
so-
Charlamagne believes he took a deal, and it was one.
Yeah, absolutely.
He took a deal. That's why they're saying like the community service wasn't community service. Who forfeits a $10,000 bond?
I'm
So
sorry, Bussy was a teen.
you still.
It was funny.
I just think that the prosecutors looked at the deal,
No,
the amount of money that it was going to save, because the prosecutor who
They
made
said
the
it.
decision came out and said, like,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
still-
we think he did what
yeah.
he
But
was
it's
accused
just
of.
the resources are going to take to try to go through this, and then probably still come out here.
You're going to get to the same conclusion. What are you going to give him? They said it's like a fourth degree. However they do it in Illinois, it's like a fourth degree felony. He's not going to prison for it. He was going to end up paying a fine, doing some community service. All he did was avoid the stigma of having a felony. But was that really going to affect
But I
him
think that's
anyway?
still open though, because I think he's still in under federal investigation for the mail situation.
Right,
Mail
for
himself.
potentially sending himself the letter.
So if
Oh
they
my.
come across with that, then he may still get some fair time.
Yeah.
Just unnecessary,
Yeah,
a waste of
I said he
time and a
wasn't going to
waste of
jail in the first
money.
place.
No, he's not.
I knew this was eventually gonna blow over. Like, and it needed to, in terms of it was going on too long. So what are y'all gonna do? Like, either y'all gonna do something about it or y'all not. It didn't need to stay in the media that long, in my opinion. So they never clarified. Like you said, it's sealed. And it is what
I mean,
it
they're
is.
going to keep it in the media for so long because he literally, I'm trying to think of another word. He made himself look really, really stupid
Very.
in public, and the media was going to eat that up. So any little thing that happened with that they were going to report on it.
Well,
Keep it
hopefully
going.
they put it to rest now. I'm tired of hearing about it.
I know,
to
we're
be
still going to
honest.
hear about it for a little while. It's still going to be, because nobody's going to believe him. The next thing he shows up in, like, there's
You know,
lions.
forever be a liar.
Yeah.
Lion Bussy.
That just sounds so nasty to me.
It does, and I think it's hilarious.
So y'all think his career gonna be affected?
No.
Yes.
Will it be affected?
Definitely.
Yes. Is it over? No.
That's definitely not over.
No, his career is definitely affected.
But his rise is not gonna be the way it was, because he was on a nice little come up.
Yeah.
He was. Like,
And that's his fault
He was on
for
that
this
show.
little stunt.
But he made it seem like when he did his press conference that like he was vindicated and, you know, just like all these great things have happened. Like, just go away, hide your tail, bro, and just mind your
Yeah.
business. Like, ask him, can you go out the back door? There doesn't need to be a press conference.
Right.
Go home, Roger. Like,
Yeah.
it's just unnecessary.
Is he still on Empire? They didn't.
No, he
They
didn't.
took him
they
off
took him off?
yeah.
Not to my knowledge.
Or they suspended him from like the
Yeah,
last two shows
Yeah,
or
but
something like
he's
that.
still getting a check from what I hear.
He's still gonna be a character.
From what I hear.
So
I don't know. I gotta catch up because I was watching it. It was cool.
I don't watch it.
Alright, TV. So moving along here, there's a couple things we want to hit on for sure. So I'll stop here. because we should talk about it. So I was just as hurt about the DVD.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, that hurt my feelings.
like why?
I'm not surprised. Well, actually, Tommy said the same thing. He was like, "I'm not shocked, but I'm hurt." Like,
Yeah.
like he was like, he didn't say that. He was just like, it comes with the territory, which it does. I just,
They need to sue whoever.
They really
whoever
like-
they-
For those of you who don't know what happened.
oh,
My bad.
yeah.
So last week, what day was it?
It might have been a few days ago.
It was earlier this week, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh yeah. So one of the Detroit versus everyone locations. Detroit versus everybody. I'm sorry. Locations in Eastern Market was broken into, and well, actually,
Twice.
it was there like 2 or 3 times within the course of the last couple of days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they collectively stole like over $60,000 worth of merchandise. I think the last time they took like 30,000.
Right.
Because if you look at the video, they were in there for a while. They was chilling, like they was in there like shopping. One of those. Let me get one of these.
That's so messed up.
Crazy.
But here's the thing, like it. With that being what it is, a whistle can be blown very quickly if someone wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Because what do you? It's on the news. Everyone knows that it's been hit. So now if it's a big influx in a certain area
Right.
of this, you know what I'm saying, clothing,
Logo.
yeah, like
everything has
Someone
that
recognized that
Oh.
guy on camera.
definitely.
Black and white or not, like
Definitely.
they know his mom knows who he is.
So I guess it comes down to what's the community going to do at this point. Is it going to be one of those, it ain't got nothing to do with me, so I ain't got nothing to do with it? Or
Absolutely. You don't even have to go to the other option. That's what it's gonna be.
But that's terrible because, like they said, this is something
that was
started by
benef-
people from here
And
for the
benefiting.
city, benefiting the city, bringing awareness all over about the city, and you turn and do this, and it's like your own people, citywide, background-wide, race-wide, like all of that, and you're gonna go against them and do something like this, like it's terrible, and like I said, it's hurtful. So hopefully someone reports, but like you said, they probably won't.
My confusion is, okay, you stole all of this product. You're not giving it away, so clearly you're selling it.
Right.
Where are you selling this stuff?
Right.
Mhm.
Somebody getting it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be an influx somewhere of this stuff. And it's not like it was you robbed Macy's and it's a whole lot of different stuff.
It's
It
the
all
same
says
thing.
the same thing.
Yeah, you got a lot of DVE stuff.
Right.
Every color.
You out here really like, putting on.
Lifetime supply.
Right.
DVE
Where you
apparel.
get this from?
Because I don't think, because it's not like they had the new stuff in the store in that location. So it's not like you really got like the Adidas stuff, which you probably could have maybe made a couple more dollars on. But you got the stuff that everyone's going to be able to
Recognize.
very much recognize. It's just crazy. I just think it was,
I mean, I guess that shows the dark side of Detroit.
but I'm just
That's not just Detroit. I think
Yeah.
that's a human.
Yeah.
Like people are all about self,
everybody's for the come up.
real.
I mean, that's
yeah,
this
and
generation.
I think
They're looking for the
people are
the
naturally
immediate-
selfish.
The immediate return. They want the money now. But my thing is, how much do you really think you can make?
Right.
If
Yeah.
you come up to me selling a Detroit versus everybody hoodie,
I'm
on the
telling
street,
Think-
even
Yeah, that- but
even
I'm
if I'm
also
that
as fake.
person, I'm not purchasing it from you for $50.
And when you
Right.
go to the
I'm
store
not
and buy
going to
it,
give it. You gonna have to give me such a cut rate deal. It's of no benefit to you at this point.
Oh, 5? Okay.
Oh, I mean, you
25.
I mean,
Oh, you got
I'll
to
shoot
shoot
the deal.
$10? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, right.
I'm telling.
But I get what she's saying, like, because the whole purpose of selling things on the street, you have to undercut the retail value by a substantial rate for me to even be interested.
Yeah.
And because so many people bootleg that stuff anyway, I'd be so skeptical you selling me BS. I'd rather just pay. I'd rather go to the store and pay whatever the price is
'Cause I know it
to
is.
know that it's legit.
Yeah, because the bootleg game is very tough right now.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean
And it's good.
They flying
You
stuff
can
from
get
China.
some good fakes.
And to be honest, I know a couple people that somehow got into some interaction with the same warehouse, the same factories that are producing like
The real stuff?
Mhm.
So is it really a fake? It's just not necessarily
Stamped.
stamped,
Mhm.
but it's coming straight from that same factory.
Nightline did a story on that
Yeah.
before, like
The bags and the purses and stuff
yeah,
like that.
Because
and how
what's-
good those fakes are.
Because what's happening is that these factories, like they're overseas, they don't get whatever money they can. Okay, I got this relationship with this big company over here in the U.S. But if somebody happened to come to me and say, "Hey, I'm really let me get another load of that same shoe, purse, bag."
I mean, you got probably hundreds or thousands of people working in those factories.
They getting all the money they can.
Oh, I'm gonna sew this one and I'm gonna put this one in my pocket.
Yeah, how much material they probably throw away too.
Yeah.
They snatching it up.
All right, moving right along.
Are you happy, Moby?
Well, B really wants you to smile.
I know.
Aw, Aaron got a fan.
Moving on.
Aaron got a fan. All right, so before we get, we gotta touch on Us. How'd you like it?
I loved it. I don't even like scary movies. It was great.
I was entertained. I was entertained. I was Jeff looking like,
You didn't like it?
I mean, it was. I like the directing. I like the production, but what did it mean?
See, here's my issue with you people.
Moby said, "Hold up, big fella."
I think if things aren't obvious, people
It
immediately.
don't have to be obvious. I took too many. You can take a whole lot from that movie.
That's what they
But I
want you
think
to
that's
do.
the goal.
That's too much.
to come up with your own
It's
theories. Take what
forcing you
want
to think.
from it.
It's so
Same
much
thing
in
Childish
there.
Gambino did with This Is America. He purposely said, like, I'm not going to tell you what the video was about.
I never said.
Because he wanted people to talk and like come up with their own conclusion.
It's thought provoking, just like Get Out was. I mean, it's very because you can come up because I think they had an extended ending to that also.
Of Get Out?
Yeah,
Really?
They released, yeah, I think it's something floating around. I don't know if I saw it or not, but so yeah, it's very. Someone told me about it. I don't know if I saw it or not, but someone told me about it.
So long story short, you didn't really care for it.
What? Get Out?
No,
Us.
No, it was cool. Like it had me on the edge of my seat. That was cool. It was just like I was here like, oh, okay. Then it twisted like, no, that ain't it. Oh, all right, cool. Oh,
Well, can something have multiple messages? Like it doesn't have to necessarily
I'm not
be
saying it
one.
don't have to have multiple messages. I'm just saying that there was just a lot going on.
I liked it.
Yeah, and thought it was
Lupita.
yeah, well
deserves,
performed.
Like
The acting.
I
was
wasn't
amazing.
expecting
like that.
her to sound like that. That threw me off.
The shot when she was up close and then she was doing all the cutting, and old girls
At
in
the
the back.
chalkboard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
Dope as
Spoiler alert.
ever.
Yeah, I don't want like to talk about specifics.
That's their fault. I would.
Right, come on.
It's not even been a full
If
week.
they was gonna support it, they was gonna support
Stop
it. It's
it.
their fault.
Stop it.
It's their
Oh,
fault.
word.
It's their fault. Y'all fault. I'm gonna say.
And then I thought about it after the fact.
Y'all fault.
They literally, he got 4 main cast members to play against
Yeah,
themselves.
play two.
Like,
I wondered, did they get double the pay?
He didn't get.
okay, yeah, we are telling the movie. Sorry, Moby.
Well,
I mean, that was
you
that-
can see that in the
He got,
previews.
he got a lot of people to play themselves. though.
Well, but the main.
I mean,
guess
come
she's saying,
on.
like
that was.
This ain't like Eddie Murphy. Like we talking about like 4 separate people.
No, I said he had a lot. I didn't say there are a lot of people. He got like the other family
played.
played themselves temporarily. Remember that?
I mean, but they.
Moby gonna cuss you
I don't know.
out.
Oh,
Yo,
this is stuff.
Long
Long story short, it was a good movie.
Go see the movie,
thought provoking.
please.
Go see it.
I
And shout
actually
out to
wouldn't
them.
mind seeing it
They've
again.
already made
I
what is
think
it,
he
$70
needs
million?
Yeah.
So
He made how much?
$70 million thus
In the
far
in
in the opening
nice.
week or weekend or whatever. So congratulations to him for that and the cast because it was very well done.
Yeah.
Totally.
Actually, I might go see it again.
I would like to see
I
it
think
again
it is a
'cause
movie
I
you
can,
need to see
come up
more than
with
one.
some other stuff.
Yeah.
Because I went down that wormhole to hear different people's theories and
Oh,
stuff
so maybe
like
we
that.
can all go see it.
Oh, I
see it
absolutely
together.
did.
No,
We can all
I'm
go see it
no,
together.
no, Mr. Trump.
Jeff, your feelings hurt?
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes, we do everything together. We wouldn't fail at the skating ring. We went over here.
I didn't fall,
No
and
one really failed.
I just want to put that out there. I did not.
Yes, you did.
We didn't go
We-
to the ball pit.
We didn't go to the auto show together. All of us.
I'm
We're looking
sorry.
at Tiffany.
They hit
for
me
those of
up
you just listening.
2 minutes before leaving.
Lies.
We did not. We talked about this like 2 nights before.
She was scared of snow, like she wasn't born and raised in the
And
Deep.
that's honest.
All right, moving on.
It was a really bad snow.
It was 2 inches of nothing
Right.
on the ground. It was just cold.
It's honest. Girl.
Yeah,
Just-
Moving along here. All right, so I think we're gonna go with Aaron's favorite rapper, Cardi B.
That's a lie.
Oh God.
Just want to put that out there.
Aaron would have
Come on, I mean, we can go ahead and start arguing. I mean,
It's no argument.
no, y'all gonna argue with me.
We're not-
You
we're not
lying.
gonna-
Well,
You don't know
let
that.
us know what happened.
Yeah,
You tell the story.
you
But-
pitch the topic.
Right, but see, note your aggression.
See how you actually.
Note your aggression. She didn't do anything to you personally.
So
Now
what
share.
are we talking about? Man? What happened?
So, Cardi B made a video, put it online. I guess she was upset because people were saying that she didn't deserve the Grammy that she won. She didn't, and that's my
Go
opinion.
ahead,
It's
say
all
it.
about opinions, right? And yeah, she said that people don't know how hard she worked, and she was saying like they don't know what she used to have to do to survive. She said she used to like
Bird vomit.
lure men out of the strip club when she was a stripper, and she would go back to the hotel with them, drug them, and rob them. So she got a lot of backlash on the internet for it, because a lot of people are basically calling her the female version of Bill Cosby. Okay, I won't take it that far because I keep hearing that she didn't say she raped men. First of all, I don't even. Is it physically possible?
Men can be raped.
Men can be raped, but
How?
they, if they don't want it, but they went. In my opinion, well, I'm thinking that they went back to the hotel with her, thinking that
Yeah, they
something
did.
was gonna happen.
Yeah, they definitely
So
did.
I would take rape out of that equation. Now that she drug
That's
them
why
and
I
robbed
did.
them,
That's why
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I mentioned the
Yeah,
rape part at the end.
I would
But
take rape out of the
I
equation.
mean, you still drug someone and rob them.
Right, which is an offense in its own
I
right.
mean, I think she's a hood rat who does hood rat things, and
I would
she didn't
say,
even sound like
I think this video is 2 years old though.
okay.
I was about to say,
And I
first
think
of all,
that's a
girls,
factor.
First of
stop
all,
talking.
How about that? Yeah, okay, that's number one.
But
You're
that was
stupid.
2 years. That was a different life.
It don't
for
matter.
her.
You're stupid. That's like if I go steal from a 7-Eleven or something, and I go get on like IG Live and say, "Hi,
That
I
was
just
me.
robbed
Oh,
7-Eleven,"
celebrities on me.
so it can
Yeah.
come bite me in the butt later on. No, what you did was illegal. Why would you ever get on
I mean,
online and say that?
That's everyone. Like,
People don't realize.
yeah, everyone's doing
that
that.
they're
I'm
shooting
not saying
themselves.
She
Right.
knew she was trying to be famous 2 years ago.
I think that she a girl from the Bronx, and it's no.
Y'all go
excuse.
making excuses
It's-
for her.
It's no excuse. That was the life and the culture that she was in
Girl.
at that time.
She talk about ops
You're
all
an
the time.
adult. Like, what do you mean? And then she said what she had to do to survive. Survive, really? Like, so getting a regular job just went completely out the window, right?
She had no skill set.
She graduated from high school.
What?
Did she?
No. And then usually when people use those terms, they're
Skill set?
literally like doing what they have to do to survive. They are usually talking about a family that they have to take care of, not probably like weave and
No, well,
fake boobs
so here's the
and
thing.
stuff
She
like that,
didn't-
which
she
is
didn't-
probably what she
no,
was using
she
that money
didn't have
on.
none of that until she
Okay.
Got on,
So
yeah.
let's come back a little bit. So this, would you feel the same way, and you probably would. I'm not saying you would, about a guy or a kid. Like, say if you were at some youth camp or whatever, and these kids were saying, "This is what I had to do." They were selling drugs, or they were doing this, that, and the third. This is what I had to do to survive because this is all I saw.
You gonna
Wait,
really compare the two?
It is.
It's the same
Why
thing.
is
Some
that
people
not
have
comparable?
Selling drugs and drugging someone? I'm sorry. How is that? the
Generally
same?
speaking, if someone feels like this is,
You're still committing
you
a
feel like
crime
this is
again.
what I
Okay.
need to do to survive. So this is
We're just
your
talking-
culture. Again, both wrong, but some people come up in a culture where this is what they know. This is what they know to make quick money. Like Jeff was saying, like, I need to see the money now. I need to do something right now. So if this is what they know, this is what's around them, that is what she believed she had to do. I'm not saying that's what she had to do, but that's what she believed she had to do.
Okay, I got a question for y'all, right? So if I sit here, I shoot up some crack, right? No, that's a bad example.
Yeah.
How about this?
That sounds like
Okay,
a victimless
y'all.
crime.
Right.
So
You only
you-
hurt
Let's say,
yourself.
okay, listen. Let's say y'all sell me drugs and I go mind my business and I go do the drugs, right? That's one scenario. The other scenario is you actually put drugs in my food or my drink that I'm not aware of. In both cases, I die. both cases it's my fault.
That's what?
I get
When
what
you're
saying,
drugging
but
someone without their knowledge,
So-
how is that their
so-
fault?
so-
those guys know.
Oh no, no one said it was the guy's
So-
fault.
so
He's
wait.
comparing it to selling drugs.
So wait.
He just compared it.
But you took it to an extreme when you said like the guy.
Those guys were already engaging in an activity.
Right, and going back to the that I said take rape out of the equation. Yes, what she did was still wrong. The drugging
That's
and the
all we're
robbing
talking
is
about.
still wrong. So
Nobody even talked about rape because I don't even think that
So here's
that
the
could
thing.
happen. So that's my opinion
No
on that.
one's saying what she did was right.
for another day.
Yeah.
No one saying what she did was right. What I'm saying is that if we're going to say what she did, what she felt she had to do for whatever her upbringing was to survive, whatever it may be, we have to take that same energy towards everything.
I think that's a cop out.
How? Because how can I say, because that same guy that was selling drugs could have went and got the same job. I get what you're saying.
You're right.
She did something, she drugged someone. Take that away from me. I'm talking about the fact that her making a statement, I did what I had to do to survive. Anyone that makes that statement and does something illegal, wrong, or whatever the case may be,
that's what they had to do.
that believe what they had to do, we have to have that same energy towards them, and we don't. You're just saying like, oh, somebody that sold drugs, they're selling drugs, and that person over here, just because they're taking them, they're still killing them. I'm still just because. So you dying at the end of it all, somebody died, and something else took place for this person to die.
If I give you drugs, that's your choice to take it or
If
not.
I didn't give them to you, you couldn't take them.
I can go find it someplace else.
If no one gave them to you, you couldn't take them.
Dude, you're comparing to like.
But we're not talking to dying. My main point of conversation is that she felt this is what she had to do.
So just because she felt it, it's okay? Because people
I don't
making
think
excuses for
anybody's
her.
making the
It's like saying
argument
like
that
because she
what
believes
she
that's
did
what
was
she had
okay.
to do to survive.
I
Oh,
don't think
No,
she-
now
that's
she's
not-
good.
that's not
Like
what
no,
Nobody's
saying.
making that argument.
that's kind of what it sounds like. It sounds like that
no.
online and in here.
I
I
don't
think that's what you're just receiving because that's what you want because you don't like her. So everything that somebody says to support the fact or to make the conversation to bring it down to like everyday life, it goes into one ear and out the other.
Not necessarily, because I'm all about facts. That's why I left the rape part out. I don't believe it, and
So is it not a fact that you can be a product of your environment?
yes.
So
So
that's
basically
the,
what she's
she
saying.
was living a whole nightlife culture.
Dog.
When she's dancing, it's guys here.
The fact that we're
Guys
still
are drugging.
talking about this.
Guys are drugging strippers. So
Okay,
she got it from
okay.
somewhere.
So we all agree. We all agree she was wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The problem I have is that y'all put the but behind it, like, oh, but she was trying to survive. Like,
No. I don't think anyone's
don't-
putting a butt behind it. I think
then
that
why are we still
when
talking
you-
about it?
When you
Because
brought up the
butts are
subject
factors.
of like
Yeah,
she
butt-
could have
yeah,
did something
butt-
else, that's when the butt came.
Yeah, you
But
was
she
like-
could have did something else. The butt came.
She
The
coulda
bottom
had-
line, she wrong is wrong. She was wrong, and she might receive some legal
She
problems
won't.
from it.
She won't.
We'd heard from
If
those
she
guys
was a
long time
man,
ago.
if she was a man though, she would have
Oh,
been
yeah.
under the
Now,
jail
if you
2
make
days
that
ago.
the conversation is something different. Yeah, she would be.
Under the jail, like whether
Cause,
a girl got
the
raped or
difference
not,
is-
like-
the difference is those women would have come forward. These men are not going to come forward.
okay,
And
that's
the
another.
difference is,
If I was
what
a guy,
you
I'd be
said,
embarrassed.
You said that
I
you
feel like
don't
those
believe
guys
that
knew the
guys
game
could be.
they were playing.
I don't see
They-
how can a man be raped?
You saying like they can't be overpowered?
I'm talking about sexual intercourse. I'm not talking about like oral or anything like that. I'm talking
So-
about straight up.
So I think
you gonna do what with
you're
it?
thinking that a man shouldn't be able to be aroused if he's being raped, right? He can't get it up. per
I don't
se.
see how if you're fearing for your life.
because
It's
your
biological.
body
Yeah.
has a
Let's say-
natural response.
Yeah, women who are being raped just to get aroused down there, like you can't help it. But I think that's
Oh,
why
Jesus.
it wouldn't be the same
But
outcome
that's
because
right, though. That's
one,
right.
that's what people believe. It's not the same, and two, the men aren't going to come forward,
For
so
instance,
she's not going to receive the
you-
same backlash.
For instance, you've heard of guys waking up built for a tough. You know what I'm saying?
You on a roll tonight.
He
Not
was-
after a certain age.
Yeah.
Who hurt you people?
Oh, God,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Carry
Dog.
on.
So,
What
Lord.
what age is that? Enlighten us.
Anyway, carry on.
No, what age?
You
I
be
don't
in them
know.
30s.
What have you all dealt with?
30s get rough for him.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet Jesus. Let's get
But,
warm in
yeah,
here.
so with that being said, like nothing necessarily aroused this man. He just woke up ready to go. So the body just naturally responds to things. So you may not want something, but the body just going to respond to it. With it.
I think she's a rat. I just don't think she did that. Like, you still gonna sit there and like waste your time having sex when you could just grab his stuff and go?
She probably did. I don't think.
I
she
mean, I
did.
don't.
We
Yeah,
never said
that's
she
the
had
hustle.
sex.
Like, I'm
However-
going here to make it seem like I'm going to do that with you. To just
No.
take your
I'm talking
things.
about because one of the guys claimed, well, actually one of, there's only one who
Yeah.
said something.
Oh, that he saw, like,
said
a
it was
condom or
a
something like
used
that.
condom on the floor when he woke up after all his stuff was gone.
That's what he said.
Because that's the hustle, right? I need to make you believe when you woke up that something happened, but you just had such a great time.
Yeah, maybe you don't
You
remember,
don't remember.
Yeah.
but all your stuff gone.
Right.
Like, it's the price of doing business.
I heard.
She should have kept her mouth shut because the other bottom. line
Clearly.
said, Stop talking, girl.
So
Woof.
we're coming to the end of the show.
Mm.
Out of the topics that we have, anything that was dire that you all wanted to talk about? Because of course we're not going to touch everything.
I did want to talk briefly about that Arby's shooting situation.
Ooh, child.
That's crazy.
Elaborate. Give the people that.
Yeah.
So-
Because I didn't read, I just heard, read the headline.
To my understanding, I don't know if she's a manager or an employee at
She's a
Arby's.
manager.
Manager at a fast food restaurant said that she was disrespected and verbally was assaulted by a customer. He threatened to come back later, and he did.
He spit in her
He
face. didn't
spit. He spit at her.
He spit at her the first time.
The first time. He did come back and I guess was like circling the lot or whatever. So she then followed him and shot him.
You-
Like they said they were like driving next to each other playing cat and mouse.
We just
She shot at the car and he died. So
And you got the nerve of being customer service of any kind?
like
Like,
Whoa.
like,
Whoa.
really?
So, yeah. And that's just absolutely crazy.
People are
Customer service or
crazy.
I
not,
followed that
you
man.
cannot spit on me.
Wait,
Oh, come on.
sideways.
You
Tiffany,
cannot
you know what? I'm
spit
done-
on
I'm
me.
done with you today.
Follow.
No.
I'm done with you today.
She was wrong. She should have never gotten her car. She should have never followed
Here
him.
comes the butt.
But
You know they say when somebody says but, ignore everything they said before it, right?
So when I first heard this story, prior to me finding out that he spit on her, or I'm sorry, prior to me finding out that he died, I just heard that a guy spit on the Arby's manager and she shot at him. My personal viewpoint is, I bet he never spit on anybody else.
Well, now he
But then,
can't.
come to find out, the young man is deceased, and that is a very unfortunate situation.
So let me get this straight. So
We don't
the-
believe
You got some
By the way.
anger issues.
So does the spit have to necessarily land on you or near you for you to shoot me? Because I could just be like, oh,
I think he spit in her face.
Don't laugh too hard.
I just want to know because the way you felt that, I just want to
Yeah,
know. So
that's the most vile thing.
It
to do to
is.
somebody.
It is.
It is,
It
but
So what I'm saying is that I just want to know
No.
because we walking around not to spit in your direction because if it just happened to get your shoe,
That's a
I don't want you to
problem.
shoot me.
That's a
hey,
problem.
you know what probably happened? Like she was already on edge from something else. Like that was the last straw. She was like, I
pushed
can't
her
take it
over.
anymore.
That baby
Because
dad drama.
because you must have been upset for you to leave.
Follow
Follow
that
him?
man.
Well, why
Nothing
did he
talked
come
you
back?
down on the way, like
I mean,
on
he
the way
probably
driving.
came back
He
to
came back
bother her.
looking for action.
Here's where you went wrong.
You
You,
want-
followed
You
him.
want-
Oh, I give you that.
But
all
that's
day.
That's that Zimmerman phenomenon.
but
You
here's
gonna
the-
follow somebody.
but
because
don't
you
even get me
feel
started
threatened.
on him.
But
I
it's
don't-
So
like
wait. So he left and came back though?
Yes.
I don't know about
He came back
I
about
don't-
an hour later
but where
looking
you-
for that action.
but
Guess
Guess what? Guess what
But where
should
you-
happen? You should call the police.
at that
She
point,
did.
if he approached
She
you,
made a
now you
police
have a right to
report.
pull your gun. When you got in the car and followed him,
You can't do that.
you're wrong.
I don't know.
Some,
what
if
you're
somebody
doing.
if somebody breaks in your home and you catch them and they're running out and you shoot them in the
In the
back,
back,
you're
you
going
in
to
trouble,
jail.
yeah.
Right.
You can't go.
Whoa.
Sorry. Uh-oh.
Well, you madman.
So I'm not arguing the
You can't
fact that
follow
it's
people
right
like-
or wrong. I wholly stand by. She was absolutely wrong, but that doesn't change
You
the
go with that
fact
butt.
that you put somebody in that position. I mean, unfortunately, you can't treat people like that and then expect them to react a certain way. You can't put them in a box and say, okay, well, I spit on you, and these are your only options for reacting to me. Obviously, sir, it doesn't work like that, and you paid the price with your life. And that's a very, very unfortunate event. Sucks to be you, though.
Oh my God.
Look, Lig said people try to play fast food employees. They do. I think that's one of the hardest jobs like ever. You get disrespected every day.
For like 2 days.
First of all, I'm putting my business on the street. Second
Something
off,
you like to forget.
nobody disrespected me. I've seen things.
Yeah.
I've been around for however many years, and I see how they get disrespected. And I just saw an old girl get snatched across the counter.
Oh, yeah.
Like people are
She
rude.
could have shot, but.
And that's honest. People are rude,
You
but
just can't put people in a box and tell them they got to respond.
but you
That's-
still
that's
always
valid,
have
though.
control over yourself, though. Now her life's over because
But
she
that's-
couldn't control
And
herself.
that's the price that she now has to pay. Everything has a cost. She chose to take those actions. Obviously, she couldn't calm down from being spat on, and then this guy comes back. You don't know what he's coming back for. He told you he was coming back. He came back. I'm not sure what the gun laws.
She wasn't
in
that scared if she got in her
Oklahoma
car
are.
and follow him though.
Well,
She probably
She
calling
was
to make sure
pissed,
he
but
ain't
she
coming
wasn't.
back.
and she did that.
Yeah.
Well, she won't be back either. So
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. That's
All right.
very unfortunate.
Well, as always, the fun has to come to an end.
some fun.
You're not hype about this show like you always is?
I mean, it did
What?
end on a damper. Like, oh, okay, she lost her job. She's going to jail for life, and her man is dead.
So bring us something positive before we go, Jeff.
Really crack corn, I don't care. No. So, just to kind of leave on something going on, there are a lot of job opportunities coming up in the city right now. I guess they say about 5,000 to 130 training opportunities with Detroit at Work. If you need to register for this information, it's www.detroitatwork.com or call 313-962-WORK. Once again, that's 313-962-WORK. Or you can stop at the Northwest Activity Center on 18100 Myers. That's 18100 Myers, or the Samaritan Center at 555 Connor. It's 555 Connor, or Sir Metro at 9301 Michigan Avenue. Once again, that's 9301 Michigan Avenue. So anybody looking out for any training opportunities, jobs, things of that nature, like they're hiring for the census right now.
You sound really professional.
BPSCD and Securitize. They say they have 200 open positions right now. So that's a good number, right?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a bracket?
No. I'm not doing
What?
that this year. I ain't got time. Got to get the show together. I got to work the 9 to 5. I got to work the 6 to 2. I got
6 to 2.
These are jobs you applied for, right?
Right.
And now.
And you signed on that dotted line, no or no?
And which is the reason why I don't have a bracket.
Dude,
It takes time. You gotta watch it. I am watching.
no, you don't. I didn't watch them.
So you just doing it for
No.
for the
No.
for the cash?
No. Yeah, for the cash. I did the research though.
Oh, gambling.
Yes. Am I supposed to be ashamed about that?
Ask the question. Sound
You
like
gotta
you
roll the
are.
dice
Yeah.
in life. Come on.
Oh.
Hey,
Anybody
sis.
buy a Powerball ticket?
No.
I bought a few,
What?
but I use my daddy's money, so.
Speaking of dad, my dad is so trash. He called me this morning and was like, I got some good news. He was like, I hit for the 750 million. I was like, you're lying. I was like, you're trash for lying to me like that. I thought he had like good news about his health or something like that. And
He should have put more excitement in his voice.
I'm never going to believe if my parents win the lottery.
I think he's listening.
Oh, hey, Pops!
Hey, daddy.
Oh,
Mm.
and she's spending your money.
Clearly.
Any final thoughts? Tiff.
Be really nice to people who prepare your food. You probably want to be careful how you handle everybody out here. People are on edge. Just try to be a little kinder in every interaction you have, and life will be grand.
You
for
remember back in the day, like the biggest worry was someone might spit in your food,
Yeah.
not shoot you.
They're
Yeah.
still doing it. It's surreal.
Yeah.
I mean, people gotta up the ante nowadays, I guess.
Really? Keep up with 2019.
Like,
Sorry, any final thoughts?
Yes. So, keep your confidence up. Be assertive in everything you do, and like Aaron said, just be positive. And I think you can project that, and positive things will happen to you. So, that's my positive note for you guys. And I hope you
Aaron, do you
continue to do it.
have a positive note?
I do actually.
Down with Cardi B or something?
That should be it.
Lock her up.
Throw away the key. No, really quick, right? So I was really trying to like reflect like on self-love for myself. Did you just roll your eyes?
No, like, Jesus Christ.
Nobody's shooting.
So I kind of struggle with self-love, and I was actually thinking over the last few days, like, if you're ever like struggling with self-love, like if you know, which obviously probably all of us are capable of, you're capable of loving others, those around you, your friends and family, things you wouldn't want them to go through, or you wouldn't want them to feel any pain or hurt, then don't do those things to yourself. So don't put yourself in those situations where you might end up hurt. If you think about it from that perspective, because I think I have to, it makes it much easier for me to show myself self-love. Did that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking up what you're putting
I
down.
got it.
Oh, good.
All right. Well, my final thought is do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Facts, right? You're like that. However,
How original.
You said it like you came up with it or something.
I never said that.
I mean,
However, this is the Coach Akira. You can follow us on all streaming sites.
Heyo!
We're on iTunes. We're on
Google Play.
Spotify.
We're on Spotify. We're on SoundCloud.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio. You can follow us on Facebook, IG, and
Twitter.
All that stuff.
We out here. So follow us. You know what I'm saying? Shoot us your topics. Shoot us anything that you want to hear, see.
Let us know what you like and what you don't like.
Announce.
If y'all want us to pop up at something.
I mean, if you want to see Cardi B go to jail or something, that's
Oh, jeez. Make
I'm just
Aaron's
joking.
day.
I'm
I'm just
I'm
joking.
gonna get Aaron a Cardi B sweatshirt.
I don't hate her like that. I
So,
just don't really care
Yeah,
for
so
her.
you know, check us out. Let us know. Hit us up. And you know, this has been the Coach Akira. I'm your man Jay Liggs. Peace.
Bye.